Good morning, KG1. Are we ready for a challenging, lovely maths lesson? Right. Our lesson today is about partitioning. Partitioning. What's the meaning of partitioning? It means to break up numbers in different ways to know the total. Right? That's our objective today, and we can do this in many different ways, using objects, pictures, cubes also, and we're going to see how we're going to begin. Look at this picture here. Let's count how many boys. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, look, there's number 5. There are 5 boys. And let us now think of ways how we can make this number 5 by partitioning the number 5. It means separating these boys to make them come back to make number 5. So we will begin with the first one. I'll take one boy and put him in the hula hoop, and then I will count. If I took one boy from here, you can cross him out, and how many do I have left in there? 1, 2, 3, 4. We put them in the other hula hoop. Then if I want to put them all back together, 1 and 4, will they make 5? Let's see. One boy here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 and 4, when we partitioned number 5 into 1 and 4, and if we put them back again, they make number 5. Right. These are also, again, we're going to do number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 boys. And now I'm going to take 2 boys and put them in the hula hoop. 1, 2. Right. I've took them away from the number 5. I've partitioned it. Right. I've separated. I've took 2 here. How many are going to put in the other hula hoop? Yes, there's going to be 3. 1, 2, 3. So now, if I want to put them back together to make number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've made number 5 again. We separated them, and now we're going to put them back to make number 5. This is another way of making 5. 2 and 3 make 5. Right, let's count these balloons together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 balloons, and beautiful colors. There's purple, there's orange, there's light purple like pinky blue, and another purple, green, and golden. Right, and there are 7 balloons. How many? Yes, 7 balloons. There's number 7. Now we're going to partition number 7, separate them and see. Separate number 7 into 2 groups. We're going to take one like we did before. We just take one in one hula hoop. How many do we have left? We'll put in the other hula hoop. So you take one, put it in the hula hoop, and the rest, just quickly count them and put them inside. 1 is gone, so 1 is 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are going to go in the other group. So when we put them back together, they make 7. We've still got 7 balloons. Let's see if we separate them. If we separate number 7, partitioning it, we're partitioning number 7 into 2 groups. We're going to take 2 balloons now. 2, we're going to put them in the hula hoop. And the rest, we're going to put them in the other hula hoop. So we look at 7, take 2 away from that and put, how many do you have left in there? If I take 2, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to put the 5 in the other group then. So when I re-put them together, the total, if I put them again together, 2 and 5, do they make 7? Yes, that's another way of making 7. 2 and 5 make 7. That's the total. Now, another way of making 7 is taking 3 in one hula hoop, and what's left will be 4. We'll put in another hula hoop. So we've partitioned the 7 into 3 and 4. Let's check now. If I say 3 and 4 all together, let's put them back again. So 3 and 4, do they make 7? Let's count the balloons together now in the 2 hula hoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's correct. So 3 and 4 make 7. So that is another way of making 7 then. Now, another way of partitioning is using cubes. Now, look at the colored cubes we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cubes. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cubes. And I've got a plate here. And in the middle, I want you to go and get a paper plate, and just put a plastic knife or a plastic fork. Don't use anything metal, plastic. And partition this plate into 2 halves, okay? In the middle. And listen carefully what I'm going to do to help you understand this. Have you got your plate? Right, get your paper plate and divide it with a plastic fork or a plastic knife and start making number 8. Begin with 1. So if you've got squares, different colored squares, I want you to put 8 in front of you. First of all, just take 1 and put it in one part, and take the rest, put them in the other part. How many have you got all together? You've got 1 and count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 and 7. Remove the fork from the middle of your plate. That's put them in all together. Not partitioning them yet. We've partitioned them, right? There was 1 and 7. Now put them together and you should have 8. Have you got 8? Very good. So we partitioned them. 1 and 7 make 8. We're still doing number 8. Write some of the ways you made 8. Let's count the cubes at the top, the color ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 cubes, different colors. Lovely colors. Count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to partition them into 2 groups. Let's take 2 now. We took 1 before. We're going to take 2. 1, 2 in one side. And then the other side, we've took 2. Put your finger on 2. You've took them away. We've put them on one side. How many did you put on the other side? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we put 6 on the other side. Now they're partitioned, aren't they, into 2 groups. What are these groups? Number 2 and what make 8? 2 and 6. Now, to go back, we've partitioned them, right? Let's go back and count 8 all together. Remove the partition and put them together and count. 2 and 8. 2 and 6 make 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You made 8. How did we make the 8? By partitioning number 8 into 2 groups. 2 and 6 make 8. Very good. And the first one was 1 and 7 make 8. Excellent, KG1. Now let's count them all on the plate. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So 3 and 5 make 8. So I partitioned these cubes into 3 and 5 on my plate and I made 8. Very good. And another way to make 8 is 1, 2, 3, 4 here. I'll put 4. I'll break these cubes up into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 on one side. That's 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other side. So if I put them together, 4 and 4 make 8. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. Now build a tower of 9 cubes. You've got cubes or building blocks. When I shout break, break your tower in 2 pieces. They don't have to be equal because you've built it from 9. Now we're going to do 9. Okay, so 9 blocks. Put them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And when I say break, you break it. Right? Break. Make 9 cubes. Count them. Are they 9? They're the same 9. Now break and write the 2 numbers on the sheet of paper and they should make 9. Now I want you to look at the 2 halves which you have and write the 2 numbers. And those 2 numbers, they make 9. If you put them back together, they make 9. So write the numbers on a sheet of paper. When you broke your tower, write, for example, you get 2 and what's the other half? It should be 7. That makes 9. Or you might get 1 and 8. That makes 9. Or you might get 3 and 6 make 9. So just look how you can make your tower make only 9 when you break it. Now I want you to look at your paper how many times you broke your cubes. It should be 1, 2, 3. 3 times you made 9. What were the numbers which you made 9 when you broke your tower? They should be different numbers. Try to make them different. And that is how you made 9 using your cubes. Back to the yellow and green, and we're back to number 10, how to make number 10. Let's start and put number 10 at the top and then put our one green cube and put 1 in the circle on your sheet. Put right number 1 inside your sheet of paper, and I want you to complete from the green one, put yellow cubes until you get to number 10 and count the yellow ones. How many did you put? And that will be your other circle. Right? That's how you do it. Now you do it yourself. Again, we're still in number 10. Your big circle at the top has got number 10 in. I want you to get 2 yellow squares now, 2 yellow sheets, small squares of paper. If you've done them, color them yellow. And then in the circle on the left side, you put number 2. Okay, put number 2. Number 10 is up. We want to find the other number with number 2 to make 10. So you get your blue squares and complete from the yellow one and count onwards. So you've got 1, 2, complete it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop. Stop, don't put any more because we only want 10, and that is your 10 stick. Did you get the 10 stick? How many blue ones did you put? Let's count only the blue ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I put 8 blue ones, put it in the circle, and 8 blue squares with the other 2 squares make 10. So I made a 10 stick. Very good. Now another way of making 10, again on your sheet of paper, put 10 in the top, at the top put 10, and I want you to get 2 different colors, blue and red now. I want you to color 3 squares blue, all right, 3 squares of blue, put them there, and you've got 3, right? I want you to count onwards after the blue one, count till you get to 10 and stop, but with red color. Red, any color you want. Beads, you want to do pencils, I want you to continue after the third one. 1, 2, 3 is blue, then continue 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Until you get to number 10, you stop, but they have to be red. So you have 2 colors of blue and red. So now we're going to put the 7 in the circle. No, we don't put the 7 yet. We're going to count our red squares. Very good. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you put the 7 in the other circle. So you have 3 and 7. They make 10. Very good. Making 10 again. I want you to get 4 blue now, and the other is purple, and count on from the 4th blue one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many purple blocks did you put, or paper squares did you put? And you fill in the boxes like I did. Very good, on your sheet of paper. And the last one is really easy. I want you to make 5 orange, and what's the other number going to be to make 10? Very easy, this one. It's going to be yellow and orange. Now I'd leave you to do this activity yourself. Like we did all ways of making 10. You color any 2 colors you want to make 10. You can do 5 and 5, you can do 6 and 4, you can do 2 and 8 from the previous screen which you looked at. You do it yourself with different colors. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Hope to see you in another maths lesson next week.